Welcome to the 6th century BC. The Zhou dynasty has lost its grip on China, and the realm has fractured into competing feudal states. This is the Spring and Autumn period, an era defined by perpetual, devastating warfare. With central authority completely dissolved, regional warlords found themselves locked in a violent power vacuum. Survival meant fielding massive armies, and entire kingdoms were routinely wiped off the map in the ensuing slaughter. Out of this relentless chaos emerged an elusive figure named Sun Tzu. While other military leaders relied on sheer numbers or the favor of angry gods, he approached combat as a rational, calculable science. His philosophy was entirely pragmatic. He argued that total mastery of the terrain, rigorous troop discipline, and absolute deception were the true guarantees of victory. The relentless brutality of the era demanded a systematic approach. Sun Tzu's ideas tamed the unpredictability of slaughter into an enduring, highly structured doctrine. By 512 BC, the ambitious King He Lu of the state of Wu was looking to expand his borders. He needed a military mind capable of conquering his larger neighbors. The king had read a 13-chapter military treatise written on these bamboo slips, and he summoned its author to his court. But He Lu was skeptical. He wanted to see if the brilliant theories meticulously carved into bamboo could actually direct terrified men in the mud and blood of a real battlefield. This meeting would force Sun Tzu to prove that his theoretical philosophy could withstand the ruthless reality of sovereign command. To test him, King He Lu devised a seemingly impossible exercise. He ordered Sun Tzu to train an army composed entirely of the palace's women, somewhere between 180 and 300 concubines. Sun Tzu divided the women into two companies, placing the king's two favorite concubines in charge. He gave the military drum orders to face right. The women just giggled and ignored him. After clarifying his instructions and being laughed at a second time, Sun Tzu ordered the immediate execution of the two company leaders. The king panicked and pleaded for their lives from his viewing terrace, but Sun Tzu refused, declaring that once a general is given command, he is no longer bound by the sovereign's desires on military matters. The executions were carried out. When the drums beat again, the newly terrified women executed every maneuver flawlessly and in total silence. This brutal demonstration established a harsh truth. Without absolute discipline and complete autonomy for the commander, even the most sophisticated strategy is useless. In 506 BC, the state of Wu mobilized its forces for a massive campaign against the sprawling, vastly superior rival state of Chu. Rather than engaging in head-on slaughter, Sun Tzu applied theories of deception and speed. By dividing his forces, he outmaneuvered the larger Chu army. Relying on spies to map terrain, Wu commanders baited their enemy, collapsing on them at Boju. The Battle of Boju was a crushing victory. The Wu army completely routed enemy forces and marched directly into Ying, occupying the Chu capital. This victory scale is captured in these surviving bronze weapons. Their battered edges are a physical reminder of the violence required to execute grand strategies. Sun Tzu proved that a philosophical text, when applied with ruthless precision, could physically dismantle the largest empire of his day. Yet shortly after King He Lu's reign, the master strategist completely and inexplicably vanishes from the historical record. For centuries, scholars doubted he ever existed. Many historians argued that Master Sun was just a myth, or an amalgamation of several different generals. In 1972, archaeologists excavating the Yingke tombs found these bundled bamboo slips, resolving a 2,000-year debate. They contained two distinct texts, the famous Art of War and a long-lost treatise by descendant Sun Bin, proving they were separate, documented individuals. This physical evidence rescued the master from the realm of legend, anchoring his story firmly into documented reality. While the man himself faded into the shadows, his codified rule survived imperial book burnings, the collapse of dynasties, and millennia of human history. Modern politics, international diplomacy, and global business now operate on these same principles of intelligence, preparation, and psychological leverage. Empires rise and fall by the sword, but the mental system Sun Tzu codified 2 millennia ago remains the most enduring weapon in history.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to NovaMind for more inspiring thoughts and ideas.